Not supposed to say one. No.
All right. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
We're back.
Hello.
It's Friday, which
Friday.
means more Disney Plus stuff for all of you guys.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. If I sound different, it is because I am on my ba-da, ba-da, new
Oh,
microphone.
look at that sexy
So,
bass.
let me know in the chat if it sounds off or if you guys hear any weird background noise and stuff, just so I know what I need to fix. That would be
Hell, I'll tell
super
you right now,
awesome if everybody could do that.
definitely heard you moving it around, so that proves that's
Oh
very
yeah,
good.
absolutely. Yeah, no, that won't be a regular thing.
Yeah.
I just needed
Yeah,
to
watch
show off my stuffs.
watch the knuckle cracking because it's a very good mic. No.
Yeah, I definitely got to watch that now.
All right, though. Straight up, though. What an episode. Another
Yeah,
great one.
awesome. Another
Uh,
fantastic episode.
I won't put it as like the top tier one, but again, I'll say it's very good.
Yeah,
The action's great. The story beats are great, which is great. It's great. So I'll
it's
say
great.
that
Yeah, it's
it's
just
great.
great.
Another great episode. Cool.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
dive more into the lore. Let's go. Um,
Let's go.
how do we usually start this? It's final thoughts because we're like right on it. We're right going from the end of the episode. So,
Well,
what's your final thoughts?
first off, I gotta shout out the Yavin 4 for the music that everybody hears in the background. Hell yeah.
Cool dudes. I won't
Go
even
check
stop
them
saying
out.
it.
Yeah,
Bunch of cool dudes, man.
bunch of cool dudes. Go check them out on Spotify. Go check them out on YouTube. Go check them out on the Facebooks. All
Yeah,
that
hit them up.
stuff. But yeah. Again, I'm J Flawless 7. You guys know that, and he's Frosty. You guys know
I'm
that.
Frosty. Hello.
I am from J Flawless 7. We're all from Anything Geek. You can
Part
follow
of the end.
me on my handles right up there, and you can follow Frosty at his handles right up there.
Yeah, if you want to hit up Anything Geek, all the channels are up there. If you want me personally, hit me up on the Twitter. The Anything Geek Twitter is Anything Geek, but with threes instead of e's, because everyone uses names on Twitter. I couldn't even use Frosty, so yeah, Ginger
Yeah.
Giant is where I'm at. But
Still
yeah,
think you
if you
should do
wanna,
like a Frosty underscore or something like that.
I'm gonna do either AG Frosty or Frosty AG because they both sound very good off the tongue.
Yeah, they do roll very nicely. Very nicely.
The only problem with Frosty AG is people call me Frozdag, and that doesn't fly.
No, AG
Yeah,
Frosty
Frostdag.
works.
AG Frosty is good.
Yeah.
Again, if you want all our social media links, go down below. Hit us up on the Discord. That's the best way to get all the links. Then you could talk to us personally through that. So if you want to say, "Hey, I like this game," we'll come in and be like, "Yeah, we like that game too. What do you like about it?" And we'll chat with you about it.
Hell yeah.
Or movies, TV, anything geek. If you really
Yeah.
want to get into it, talk to us
Yeah.
about anything geek, anything and
Anything
everything,
that
man.
is the geek we are here
Yeah,
for.
anything and everything, man. But yeah, so you want to get into it?
Yeah.
I'll say right off the bat, a great episode. Not super top tier, in my opinion, because we haven't gotten more yet. But I say that it was still super action packed,
Yep.
super fun,
Yep.
very fun, very lore heavy, which is great.
Yep.
Yeah, what a good little second episode. I like it. I'm super into it. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was great. Great storytelling. Once again, it hops kind of right back into what we know from Clone Wars already,
Yeah,
which is very nice. I do love me some fan service.
yeah. Give us the whole fan kind of service and continuity thing. That gets me so hyped.
Oh hell yeah, I love it. I
Hell
love it.
yeah.
I gotta.
Um, Yeah, no, great, good episode. Good episode.
I
Um,
did, however, notice that we didn't get the opening voice that we usually get at the beginning of all the Clone Wars
yeah,
episodes.
the first episode, and that kind of hyped us up a lot when it came to that.
Oh
When we
yeah,
watched the first episode, we got last time on the Clone Wars, and we
yeah.
were like, "Oh my god!" We kind of got like super excited about
Oh,
that. We
it
didn't
was
get
just
that,
so good.
but again, yeah, no, like I we were talking about while we were watching the episode, maybe that's kind of its own way of pushing itself away from the Clone Wars. Like, yes, it's continuity from that, but this is a whole new series, and we're getting a new situation from that, which is cool. I'm
Yeah,
super into
exactly.
it. I'm
I'm
super
super
into
into
it.
it too.
Again, I miss the voice. I really would love last time on the Bad Batch, and we got
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
something like that.
Last time on the Bad Batch.
That was really good.
Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that was
Maybe
that
I'm
was really
future.
good. Yeah, straight
Clone
up,
Wars, pick me up.
straight
Bad
up.
Batch, pick me
Hey,
up.
Disney,
Yeah,
Disney,
whenever you guys need
watch us.
a new intro voice, if you guys need a new intro voice, hit me up.
I love it. It's so good.
So good.
Um,
So yeah, we kind of just we don't really jump right into it, but we go to
no,
a familiar place.
yeah, we get them on the ship, and they're talking about heading to a planet, and it did definitely spark a bit of like, oh, wait a second, I know
I
that
remember
name,
that place.
right? Yeah, we got a
Yeah,
bit of that, and that's what is it? Salkamai? Salukamai?
Salukamai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I spelled
Now,
it
if
twice
everybody
on the note.
remembers, that is the Twi'lek planet where Rex found the clone deserter named Cut.
Named Cut. And
Yeah.
again, I love me some Twi'leks, man. Let's go. I'll throw it out there.
Whether
Give
they
me
be
some.
animated or if they're just
Yeah,
CGI'd
just
or if they're old
give me.
school, like practical prop.
I don't know if they changed. I don't know if they changed it on the
I don't think
Wikipedia, but if
so.
you guys, yeah, if you look up
Oh,
Twi'lek, you'll get
yeah,
Rule
no.
34.
They did change it.
Oh, you used to get
Yeah, no,
Rule 34.
you and I went looking for it one day and it wasn't there anymore.
You're right. Yeah,
But you
it
have it
was.
saved in your phone.
I sure do. I sure do. It comes up a lot in my own personal experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Tech's talking about they're landing on Seleucami, and he's asking about the person that Hunter knows and whatnot when it comes to that kind of situation. And
I don't either, but yeah, he knows a guy. He knows a guy on Seleucami. Life, it just finds a way.
finds a way. But yeah, no, we get to Seleucami and we land there, and what a cool little callback for the guys who did watch Clone Wars and stuff, because
Oh,
we're
for
like,
sure.
oh, that could be
Seleucami.
that could be a
Rex.
couple
That could
people.
be where
That
Rex
could be
went.
that could be this guy. Hey, dude. Uh,
Unfortunately, it's not Rex
but it is definitely
yet.
the other one. Yeah, it is the other one you were saying. You said cut,
Yes, it is
and we
Cut,
do.
the clone deserter.
Ah,
The
cool.
first, as far as I'm concerned, the first one whose chip went wonky.
Yeah, I think so. I
Because we
think.
notice here that he has not executed Order 66 by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, is he? Which general Jedi were stationed on Seleucami? I don't think anybody was, anyways.
Yeah.
But I get it. Yeah, I think he's definitely above that. And they bring it up as well in the first little conversation. that they have there. We get Cut's children, quote unquote children. They're
I'm pretty sure they are his children.
are they? Okay. I figured they took more of the mother's species and he kind of was like a stepdad situation.
Okay. I'm not
Again, it's a,
entirely sure.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know 100%, but we
Yeah.
get some love. We get some love for Wrecker here too. Uncle Wrecker,
Uncle
love it.
Wrecker. Now,
Let's
now, I mean, I know we
go.
don't see it until later on in the episode, but we need to talk about the outfit that they give Wrecker.
Oh my God, yes. He's
Yeah,
such
he's
a
just
chick.
you know what he reminds me of when he's wearing that poncho?
If you say who I'm think you're saying, then yes, I agree.
Okay, on three then. One,
Okay,
two. Okay, one, two, three. Seuss.
Cal Kestis.
Oh, okay.
Straight up.
I get it. Cal Kestis
He was
because of the
nonstop
poncho.
poncho. He was
Yeah,
nonstop poncho. He
but
was a poncho boy.
but
But
if
yeah, I get
anybody's
it.
seen uh, Gravity Falls, they'll
Yeah,
know who
yeah,
Seuss is.
yeah. No, 100%. Big boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Big
Uh,
Seuss vibes.
I immediately thought of like, oh yeah, you're trying to hide. Cool. So did
Yeah.
Cal. He was definitely wearing ponchos. That was like an inventory slot for him. What poncho do you want to wear today? Kind of thing. I love it.
I don't know. On my stream, I just I wear whichever ones I find. If I find a new one, I put that one on.
Okay. I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Otherwise,
Again,
I like the blue and brown one is my favorite.
if you guys want to see that situation going off, hit Jay Flawless up on his channels right
Up
there.
here,
You see all that
links
jazz
down in the
there.
description. I
Yeah,
mean,
hit
if
him
you're
up.
watching this, you're already on my channel. So just go back through my videos. You can find all my Battlefront story mode playthroughs,
Great story
my
there.
Fallen Order playthrough,
Another
which is
great
still
story
going on.
there.
I do that every Monday at 3 p.m. Sometimes Tuesdays, but sometimes I don't know. I'm switching up the schedule a little bit. I think I'm streaming a little too much. I'm gonna cut her down to Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Hell, if you guys watch it more, I'm sure that'll inspire my boy here to do it more. So, like, by all means, hit it up, like the video, retweet, share
The
it, do
more
all
you
that other
watch,
fun
the more
stuff.
you
Yeah,
want to see me, the more I will stream.
why not? Yeah,
I
why not?
promise.
No, yeah, hit it up. Again, if you wanna support us, hit us up in the donate links down below, or hit us up on the
Hey,
Anything Geek Patreon. We'll
all
get you.
donations go straight into cryptocurrency.
Yeah, no, especially nowadays. God dang.
Yeah.
Funny meme coin is blowing up, which blows my
Stop
mind.
talking about it. It makes me upset.
Dude, I'm in the same way.
I
I'm
know it
streamer mode
sucks.
now.
So let's
You
just
gotta
like
get into
not talk about it
no, you gotta get into
until Puds mentions it, and then we just tell him to shut up.
no. I'm sorry. But no, again, get into character mode here. We are streaming. This is streamer
Yes,
mode. We love those.
stream mode, not real life mode.
Yeah.
All right, and scene.
Yeah,
um,
no, crypto's blowing up. That's awesome. Meme coin,
yeah,
amazing.
so we find out that the clones, or how I have started calling them in my notes, the Empire.
Yeah, they're 100%
The
Empire.
Empire has taken over Seleucami. They are impounding all the ships and assigning codes to them, and assigning
Yeah,
codes to people, which is pretty big.
this is our second reference to like the full chain code in like canon,
Yeah,
where
exactly.
we this is the chain code, and then in the Mandalorian, Boba pulls up his chain code and shows where his armor kind of came from,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. Am I? Oh, okay, never mind. I camera lag there.
Oh,
But yeah, so neat. Adding more to lore and story. Let's go. Where did chain
hell
codes come
yeah.
from? Well, the Empire. BT
Yep.
dubs. Cool. Cool.
Damn
Basically,
Empire.
again, the whole thing is like the where the word stormtrooper came from, where the oppression of like a separatist army came from, chain
Yeah,
code, numbered, and whatnot kind of thing. Like they're definitely playing into that, which is cool. I'm into it.
I'm into it, but
Yeah,
still,
make the Empire super
screw the
crazy.
Empire.
Yeah, make them just super dark. I love it.
Yeah.
The
So
whole in
Omega
him.
meets Jack, and I can't remember the girl's name, but
I can't remember either.
they teach her how to play catch with the ball, and it's a funny
Something.
little scene. Hmm?
They're cute.
Yeah,
I was gonna say she something or something like that.
yeah. I don't
I
know.
can't remember. Yeah,
If you
cute
guys
scene.
in the chat know, let us know in the chat, and
Chat us
because
up.
that's the kind of fact checking we need over here.
Straight up. No, please hit us up.
Yeah,
We love people to just wiki for us because
yeah.
we're busy talking to the
Well,
camera here,
we're streaming, so we don't always have the time to wiki on the fly.
right? Wiki for us, please.
Yeah, Wikipedia. That's right,
Yeah,
not
wiki
Wikipedia.
for us. Wiki
Yeah.
for us. Why not? But
But
yeah,
yeah,
no,
they're having fun with playing catch with the ball and stuff. It's kind of cute. She Omega kind of just jumps out of the way of the ball when Jack throws it to her, and um, yeah, she doesn't know what to do, and then Jack's like, "You're supposed to catch it," and she's like, "Oh." So yeah, they're playing, and then I think was it. Did she throw the ball too hard, or
we get a quick cut between this and inside the house, where Cut's telling them that they're leaving Salukamai,
oh right, yeah.
and we get a bit of good guy stuff from Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's really talking about the whole like, well, we have this child, and if you're leaving, you guys have children. So maybe,
Can you take her with you?
yeah. Please get her off our hands. We don't want to
Yeah.
deal with the liability. Thanks. No. We get a bit of that, and then yeah, I think. Well, because the Hunter walks out, and Omega's really excited about like, hey, look, I caught it. And like, yay,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm your surrogate daughter. Welcome to the series. We get a bit of that kind of love, which is awesome. I'm into it. Go into it. And then yeah, one of them throws it a little too far.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, microphone.
It's new.
Babe.
It's
No,
all.
no, I didn't hit it. I just dropped something near it, so I knew it picked it up. But yeah,
Definitely.
the ball goes over the fence that the kids aren't allowed to go past because there's beasts out there. I can't remember what the heck the beast is called. I see them all the time in SWOTOR. But
Yeah, I was trying to
oh,
think of the whole
ne-
time.
Neku?
I think so. I think Neku is right.
I think it's a Neku.
Yeah,
But
I think you're on it. Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, so yeah, the ball goes over the thing, and she's like, "Oh no, it went over the fence," and she goes to go get it, and Jack's like, "No, no, don't go get it.
Don't
No, don't go
leave
past the
the fence.
fence. We'll just get it later."
Yeah. Which also in turn is like, well, if there's beasts out there, that ball is gone, dude. If that lands in like the crazy old guy's like yard, me and the boys would be like, well, we're gonna get ourselves a new football, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. While the kids go back inside, Omega
She
takes it
goes through
upon
the
herself.
fence. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
takes
goes
it
to go
upon
get the
herself
ball.
because she's got that hero blood, dude. She's gonna
Mm-hmm.
just doing things.
She got that hero clone blood.
That's the thing. She's very self sacrificial to the point where she knows what's right. She's gonna do it, no matter
Yeah.
what, how many people say no, kind of thing, which is cool. Character development, I love it. We didn't talk about her in the sand, and like the dirt and the sand, because again, she never left Camino
Oh,
before.
that's right. Yeah, as soon as they got off the ship on Salukamai, because she's never left Camino, all she knows is that she lives in a building that's
Yeah,
built suspended over an entire planet made of entirely of water.
Yeah, it's
So
an
she's never
ocean.
seen land before without it being artificial.
And
So yeah, she
I was
just
gonna say,
gets down and plays in the dirt.
I made a really cool reference to the animation. Awesome particle effects. I'll throw
Yeah.
that out right now. She picks up like the dirt, and it kind of dusts around her hand, and then
What
she
I'm
picks.
kind of finding with this show is they've obviously taken like 95% of the animation style from Clone Wars, but they've
Yes,
thrown in a little bit of the technology that they've used in like Resistance and stuff, like that kind of particle
and
whatever.
in the first episode with Kanan, we got a
Hmm.
sweet depth of field when he was on the cliff.
Yeah.
The whole background was like kind of blurred while he was in focus, and like we didn't really get a lot of depth of field.
Well, that's because the
During,
cartoon film mans were using cartoon DSLRs.
exactly. And now we're getting like more HD and stuff because it's 2021. We're in the future, dog. Let's go. Let's get the best. You and I are sitting here in like 1080, so like
Yeah, exactly.
welcome to the real world, y'all.
Well, I
Like
mean,
it's
because
cool.
yours comes through stupid Discord. You're
Discord.
you're in 720, but
Yeah, I don't have Nitro.
me and the rest of the screen is streaming at you in 1080p.
If you guys really want anything better, hit me up with the Nitro down in the Discord link below. But
Yeah,
I really love segues. This is fun.
segues are
But,
fun.
segues are fun.
I've always wanted a
But yeah,
Segway.
I would be. I'm more of a one wheel guy. I see the one wheel and I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh,
way
okay, yeah,
more
the
into
one wheel
that.
looks pretty sweet. Although I wouldn't mind like a better built hoverboard.
Oh, one that doesn't catch fire.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
remember
maybe
the
a
guy?
little bit easier to ride.
Yes, you remember the guy in our town who used to ride the hoverboard all the time around town.
Yeah.
We would see him at work and so on. His caught fire.
Really?
That's why he doesn't use it anymore.
Oh, jeez.
I heard from one of his buddies that yeah, no, he was riding it, it just caught fire, so he doesn't use it anymore.
Clearly.
It's my
No,
favorite.
I've always wanted a hoverboard. I've tried riding one before, and they are not easy to ride.
No, one wheels are like I'm not even sponsored. They're like perfectly balanced, and they just like ride with your like an app. So like you can just kind of speed it up, speed it down. It's fun. I don't have extra $1,700 though for one,
Nope,
so
me
I'll
neither.
wait. Yeah, I'll
Hit us up
wait.
in the donate link down below, and
Yeah, down
once
below.
we get enough Dogecoin, um, we can cash out and buy us some one
Yeah,
wheels
buy
and
it for one
hoverboards.
wheel. Screw it.
Yeah,
Hit us
buy
up
us
in the
some one wheels
Discord.
and hoverboards. Oh man, should I make a Amazon wish list?
Please do. Please do.
Oh man, no,
So
then I'm no better than the hot tub streamers.
yeah, you're no Trisha Paytas. Calm down. We're all good.
No, definitely
No.
not Adriana Cheshik.
So Amika's almost she's almost killed by a Neku or a
Yeah,
Nexu.
I don't think it's Nexu. That's it.
Nexu,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I looked up Neku and all it kept telling me was Niku from Resistance.
Also fair. But
Yeah.
yeah, Nexu. I kind of it comes out of the woodwork here and kind of stares her down, and
Mhm.
that's where the kids kind of warn everyone else, the parents and Hunter
Yeah,
and
everybody
whatnot.
goes booking it out there. Hunter goes running up with his knife because Hunter's the knife guy.
He's Stabby Boy. That's where
Yeah,
everything like he's awesome. He's got the knife.
yeah,
He's
and
Knife
then
Boy.
Sue, Cut's wife, gets up on the roof with her
She is
epic
Sniper
fishing rod
Girl.
sniper rifle.
Yeah, she is awesome. I'm super into her. I
Yeah,
think she's
no, she's
fun.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think she's definitely fun. She's got the rifles. She's like, oh, gotta protect my land. So here's my fishing rod extendo rifle, and I'm gonna go up in there. Like, very cool. They shoot the Nexu a few times, and it still it takes the shots and charges Omega.
Yeah,
And that's when Hunter shows up, and like you said, he's Blady Boy. He
Yeah, he starts
stabs him,
slicing and dicing at the freaking
slashes.
Nexu.
So cool.
Yeah,
So
while
cool.
while Sue's shooting at it from up top. So, and then yeah, Sue shoots it a couple of times, and the Nexu takes off, and uh, Omega's safe. Everybody's safe, and we're all good.
This is where we get a really cool line from Cut, where Hunter is basically telling Omega, like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. And Cut kind of cuts in, no pun intended, where
All pun intended. All puns are
yeah,
intended here.
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And she's not a soldier, and he shouldn't treat her like that. She's a child. She makes mistakes because she doesn't know no better. She never
Yeah.
left Camino. She's the prime minister's like little baby who just kind of hung out with like all of the higher up on Camino and whatnot. So it was really really cool getting a bunch of like, again, they're clones, but we get a bit of humanity in that, which is cool.
Well, I really think it's because of the lack of inhibitor chip.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely
They're
that
allowed
heart.
to think freely, so
They have heart.
yeah,
Again,
exactly.
like Boba and Django had heart. You
Yep.
just don't see it until like episode
The
2. You see
Mandalorian
Django, and then Mando. We see a lot of Boba kind of protecting things, which is awesome. Hell yeah!
becoming somewhat of a good guy.
Because again, yeah, they have humanity. They're not just
Yeah.
bad guys. And again, it really really comes out from Star Wars and Marvel, Game of Thrones, not a lot of Lord of the Rings, but like a lot of other things where again it's no longer good and evil, black and white. It's, well, everyone's thinking for themselves.
Yeah. So good. Yeah. So yeah, now is when we get Hunter talking to Cut, wanting to or wanting Omega to go with them. Yeah, and because Cut said something earlier to Hunter about like uh, now that you've got a child with you, things are going to be a lot harder. It's like you know nothing about raising a kid and that kind of stuff. I did not in a condescending way, but like raising a kid is going to be way harder than any mission you've had to do.
Family Man versus just like an entire clique, like a squad of Batch 99 here. Like,
Yeah, exactly. But so yeah,
cool.
that leads into Hunter being like, yeah, so like because now everything that you do, you're doing for her and not for yourself. So he tells
Oh,
Cut that he wants Omega to stay with or to go with them off of the planet because that's probably what's best for her.
definitely is best for her.
Yeah.
I'll admit that right now.
So
Definitely, probably
so
not
yeah,
being
Tech.
shot at.
So we flash over to Tech and Echo in the ship. Now that
Mm-hmm.
Omega's kind of chilling on the ship because she doesn't want to get off the ship because
She's
she thinks she's in trouble or whatever.
That's the thing. She's embarrassed. She thinks she's gonna get in trouble, so she hides in the one safe place she's had in the past a little bit, which is their ship.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, Tech has this plan on how to infiltrate the starport and get their chain codes made.
Now, I say knowing the rest of the episode is a good plan,
Yeah,
but at first,
the horrible
kind of
plan. It's a
kind
horrible
of a dumb
plan.
plan. Yeah,
It's a really,
exactly.
really, really dumb plan. So Tech's idea is to
Yeah.
call into the Empire, have them come and confiscate the ship or lock down the ship, and take it back to the starport, where they can steal the stuff to make the chain codes, while the rest of them meet them at the starport, and
Which
then
again would be a great plan if he would have known
that Omega
Omega
was
was
on the ship.
exactly.
Yeah,
If he
but
knew
if it
that,
wasn't for Omega being on the ship, they wouldn't have been able
Mhm.
to pull it off.
That's exactly what the thing is, right? Like story writing and whatnot, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like at first you think, why? Why are you getting yourself again? Because we knew Omega was there. We
yeah,
like they didn't. So the plan came out well on their side, but to us we were like, oh no, don't throw her in the Empire's hands. Don't throw yourselves in there, kind of thing.
yeah.
But again,
Um,
it worked out very well. So
yeah, yeah. So yeah,
yep.
they get in, or the Empire comes and takes the ship. Everybody free, or Alpha free Alpha. I keep calling him Alpha.
Alpha 5. Aye aye aye.
Oh wow,
Sorry, that's
that's a
yeah, Power
throwback.
Rangers. Yeah, I'll Power Rangers whenever I need to, dog.
Yep.
If you want
So,
Power
anyways,
Rangers, I'll
Hunter finds out that they left with Omega on the ship, and so he starts
Mhm.
freaking out. Everybody starts freaking out, and then yeah, so they get into the Imperial starport or whatever, and
Mhm.
Echo goes and does a sweet little couple of sneaky jumpy jumps over to get into the place with the chain code cards and all that stuff, and scomps into the Imperial system, and yeah, gets out of there and gets back to the ship without being seen so far.
I really enjoy like this is where I kind of brought it up. I was like, I really enjoy Echoes.
Yeah, take that away.
Wow, such a cool helmet design with the eye slits that go through and his red
Um,
kind of like accents.
just realized I fucked something up.
What's up?
Well, this entire episode and I'm guessing the entirety of last episode, anytime that the panel's gone over to you, your audio hasn't been in it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Why though?
because I made an entirely new panel instead of just changing the Falcon and Winter Soldier one, and I completely
Oh
forgot
my
about it.
god, you're such an amateur. No, I'm kidding.
I'm an
I'm not making
idiot. I
fun.
am an idiot.
Oh well. Oh well.
So we're just gonna roll with the regular panel
Yeah, I
for
think
the rest
that's
of
a
this
good idea.
episode.
I think
Yeah.
that's
So unfortunately, nobody heard you talking about how cool Echo's helmet is.
it is cool. I'll just say that. Tex, not so cool, but it makes sense because he's a nerd.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, no.
Well, he needs his cool glasses to be able to see through it, because if you look up on the backsplash for the stream, like he's wearing the same goggles that he's wearing when he puts his helmet on. So
Again, you and I are a bunch of four-eyed dorks anyways. We understand.
exactly.
We get it.
So if we were ever to become like troopers, would they like make us get contacts, or would they just like, or are they gonna cover LASIK in our benefits package,
You're not wrong.
or
Because what?
or do they give us prescription helmets?
You can no. See, you can have your glasses on the helmet, under the helmet. It
Yeah, but
fits.
it messes around with the structural integrity of the helmet.
What do you they're smart enough to stick like glasses slots in there. You know,
I
maybe.
guarantee you that a real clone trooper helmet does not look like that on the inside.
I'm sorry, we only saw one clone trooper with an eye deficiency, and that's Tech. Other than that, I think we
I
have like
don't
a
think it's a
99
deficiency though. I think they're just enhancement goggles.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Like
we're
how
99.
how like Boba Fett and Crosshair have a little flip down
Those are
scopy thing.
rangefinders.
Rangefinder, yes. Same kind of idea. It's like a holographic.
So again,
Like
yeah, no, I think he just
it's
has it
Star
for
Wars' version of Google Glass.
exactly. I don't think what didn't Snapchat had something like that.
Oh, the what were they called? Were they just called
Lens
spectacles or?
something, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but
Snapchat.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was a pair of sunglasses that you hooked
yeah.
up with your Snapchat and you wore them and you just walk around and like,
Oh,
oh, I'm gonna take a picture of that and instantly upload it to Snapchat because you know that's the
oh,
coolest shit ever.
oh, the future.
I'm
The
sorry, Snapchat,
future.
but that was a fucking
It
flop.
was so lame. Every time I go to like clear my cache on Snapchat, I see, oh, Snapchat lens or
Like, I'm not
whatever.
gonna pay $200 for a pair of rip-off Ray-Bans.
Hell no. I won't even pay 200 for actual Ray-Bans, so
Yeah,
I
I
get
don't
it.
even like the way Ray-Bans look.
No, exactly. But yeah,
So anyway,
no.
carrying on.
If we were clones, I think we would be clones. So I think our eyesight would be probably like 20.
Well, and that's why I'm saying like Tech's. There's nothing wrong with Tech's vision. It's just
Nah,
his Google
but that's
Glass,
the thing.
Star
I
Glass.
still think it looks like doofy when
Yeah,
it comes to his helmet. I'll
they
still
have to
say
make him look nerdy because he's super smart.
that's the thing. They got to give
Yeah,
him like the nerdy spectacles. So I get it.
yeah. So at this
Yeah,
point, the rest of the gang's showing up at the spaceport now, and they're like, "Hey, let's get these chain codes going. Let's go, let's go, let's go." And Tech's doing the chain code thingies, and then he puts them down, and he's like, "Okay, we're not gonna get those things over there." And then he turns around to go grab them again. They're gone. Omega's
they're gone.
taking them.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah,
being a kid.
she's just taking it upon herself to go take the chain codes to everybody else.
She's
And at this
such a
point,
kid.
the Empire's kind of starting to catch on because now,
They see
well, now
trying to
Echo's trying to he's trying to
go.
unhook the
Sorry.
magnetic lock.
Yeah, they see Echo trying to deal with the lock. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he ends up getting stunned, or that troop or that trooper ends up getting stunned by Tech because he comes out of the ship
Yeah.
after Echo. And then that's when shit ensues because then like another like 6 troopers see that and just come running over.
You know, all firing and whatnot, and ugh.
Yeah.
Very cool though. Like again, we made a comment during the episode that they're not fully stormtrooper outfits and they're not fully clone trooper helmets,
No,
but
it's like
it's a
it's a phase 2 clone trooper uniform with a
yes,
stormtrooper color scheme.
which is cool. Like
It is. It's
this,
very
like,
basic.
yeah, a technical phase 3 because the whole reason we went from phase 1 hidden helmet to the phase 2 was to get us closer to stormtrooper, and I think this one gets us even closer to stormtrooper, which is super cool.
Hmm.
Like it's definitely phase 2,
I
but it's
feel like by the end of this, like the run of this show, like not this season, but like at some point in the run of this show, we're gonna like gradually see these clone troopers, like
get on to that. We're gonna see a
yeah,
bunch of like normal people being recruited too because of the
hmm
whole like getting rid of
I think
clones.
those ones are the ones that are gonna be wearing the actual stormtrooper armor, and then the clones are still gonna be in their clone trooper armor.
I think it's cool. Yeah, I'm super into
Yeah.
it. Give us more lore. Lore me, daddy. Like
I need all the lore.
yeah, lure me hard, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because again, behind you right there with the 501st with the orange, and then we get onto Rex and stuff. Like It's definitely close to Stormtrooper, but
Yeah.
the ones we've seen now are pretty Stormtroopery, which is cool. So yeah, Hunter and the rest are into the docking bay, and then we get Echo and Tech being kind of seen at this point, and
Yeah, so where am I? I just gotta find where I am in the notes. So Empire's catching on, and then Wrecker finds Omega
yeah, oh
because
man,
Omega's like too busy trying to sneak past the clones that she runs like face first into an astromech, and the
yeah,
astromech starts going haywire. Like remember when R2? Wow, so much R2 there. Yeah, when he comes blasting through the hall in episode 3.
yeah, we get some astromech screams, which is cute, and I love it. Speaking of cute, I really like how the border kind of cuts into this blue panel here.
Oh, kind of does, yeah.
Super cute. I really enjoy that kind of cut. I'm
Well,
gonna
and
keep that.
mine takes over the bezel on my TV.
Right? It like we did pretty good. So hey,
Yeah.
shout out to us, dogs.
Completely unintentional.
Yeah, 100%. Like you could have done that with a black panel of mine, but you did it with a blue one, and it looks very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Wrecker shows up and just like what I said while we were watching it, I was like, I love characters who just punch things and it works.
Yeah.
Like Wrecker comes
Yeah,
up and just boom, boom, yeah, shuts him the hell up, which is so
yeah.
cool. And again, he's
So
in
yeah.
a sweet ass poncho.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now Wrecker's hiding because he's huge and in the middle of everything.
He's a big
And
boy.
yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
So Omega takes off to go meet up with Cut and Sue and the kids, and Hunter. And so she gets there, and that's when Cut's like, or well, no, she's like, Tech accidentally made five of these chain codes instead of four. And then that's when Cut's like, you didn't tell her.
Yeah, then Hunter has to kind of break it down to her that like, yeah, dog, we don't want a kid flying around. More heartfelt, yes. But,
Well, exactly.
but yeah, no, they just can't handle having her around to be a liability, and I get it. They're a squad of they're a bad batch of clones, man.
Yeah.
The rest of their lives
They're gonna get into trouble somewhere.
Yeah, and they're gonna have blasters shot at them, so
It's
please,
probably best
like,
if there isn't a kid there with them.
exactly. Why would you just add the liability? Because if she gets hurt, you're gonna be hurt. Vice versa, it's gonna ruin everything because you put too much faith into her. And yeah, no, so she has to join up with Cut, and yeah,
She's all super sad about it.
we were for like a split second.
Well, I mean, plot armor, right?
We immediately knew that she's coming back. We were like, you know what?
But for now, Omega's super sad.
She's sad. She's a sad girl.
But on a bright side, the chain codes work.
They do.
Yeah, so they get through, and they're getting on to the the shuttle, and Omega keeps double taking at Hunter.
And you can feel it.
Yeah.
Hell, like even this episode alone, she's done things that no one told her to do on her own. So you can just feel it. You're like, oh, she's gonna do something. She's gonna do something.
Yeah. So, so we flash back over to the rest of the guys on their ship, and they're blasting away at the clone trooper, or the Imperial clone troopers. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Isn't that weird? This is the first time we've
clone troopers
gotten this part of the series where it's like the clones have become like, yeah, we're like,
the clones are the bad guys, and I'm not ready for it.
It's weird. It's definitely weird.
Yeah. Don't like it. So yeah, Hunter's just blasting them. Blasting away. And then
knife.
Yeah, and then that's when Echo says that he's having trouble with the magnetic clamps on the ship, and Wrecker's just like, yeah, step over, and Wrecker just wrecks the clamp. He just grabs it and just pulls it off. He's like, it responded to that.
Again, I love characters that can just brute force their way through story beats. It
Yeah.
makes me so happy because it's like, oh, how do we do
But then you
this?
get to points where it's like, oh, that would be so much easier if Wrecker just wrecked it.
Yeah, if Wreck-It Ralph there wrecked the internet, we'd be totally fine. No, it was
um,
break. Sorry.
yeah, so we cut back at this point to cut, pun intended.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just getting onto the shuttle, and one of the clone troopers looks up at him. He's like, "Hey, you look kind of like." And then another clone trooper comes over. He's like, "Hey, they need reinforcements over on the other side of the starport."
Yeah. This
And
was
then the
my
clone trooper's just like, "Carry on."
yeah. This was my biggest plot point because
Yeah.
again, cut a deserted clone. So clone.
Long hair and
Big-
sideburns or not.
Yeah, either or. You do look like every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like whether you have a shaved head or not. Yeah, you look exactly like them. And I was waiting for something like this the whole episode. I was like, no, they have to at least bring that up because if not, it just seems a little too story written kind of based. But no, they totally brought it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. Because again, like just put some brains into it. They look like you, so obviously they have a reason to look like you, right? Like, which again, cool. They totally brought it up. They gave us a reason why they couldn't really look into it more.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm so into it. I love it. That's cool.
So we're pretty much almost at the end of the episode. Now is when we cut back to the ship, and Omega's like, they're all just about to leave, and Omega's like, wait for me.
Yeah, here I am.
And then she gets caught by a clone trooper that's just like laying on the ground. He pulls her down. Yeah. Hunter runs up and blasts him in the face. At first, I thought he caught her ankle or something, but
nah, he just sits up and just like grabs her, which is like super like okay. He's got some.
And then like three more clones try and come in on him. He's like blasting them away from Omega, and then they got on the ship and they escape.
Cool. What a good action scene.
I don't think we know where they're going yet.
No, we have not been given that. They just had to leave because the whole like plot point of the episode is getting cut and his family out.
Yeah.
So they did that, and then they just escaped. So we never really got like a full confirmation of what they're doing. But again, cool, great action scene, super tense. I liked it. Again, with the plot armor thing, like I knew no one was really in danger.
But only people that understand plot armor are gonna pick up on that.
That's the thing.
Like your average viewer still doesn't know if Omega's gonna be a main character in this show, but at the same time, you don't kill a kid.
Exactly. Well, what I was getting at was like we never really felt a lot of like deathly tension, but it was very action packed and cool, and I like that. I was into the whole actiony kind of sequences stuff because they are the Bad Batch. They do their own kind of way when it comes to stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, they're out. I believe Cut's out and his family's out. They make it on the.
They got on their shuttle off world. They have their chain codes now, so they're legal citizens.
They're actual legal like Empire citizens now, which is cool too. Because again, he is a clone.
Cut still has to lay low though because he is a clone.
He does look like them, so that's like.
Or he needs to go find the Obi-Wan makeover tech when Obi-Wan faked his own death.
Yes. I was super into Cut's Kung Lao-esque helmet, or hat.
Yeah.
Very cool. I made a couple references to Kung Lao in the episode. I was like, oh, that hat's really cool. I've seen that before. It's like a very round kind of rice hat, but also not. So like it was really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're on the ship.
Yeah.
And,
So, final thoughts?
not my favorite episode. Again, we've only had
No.
two,
No,
so I
exactly.
won't. Again, I won't put any pessimism on that one. It was a great episode, but I like the first one more for just like story beats and stuff. I
Yeah.
like looking at Salukamai. That was cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait,
seeing the
for
whole.
Salukamai or the Twi'leks?
Well, okay. See, what I was getting at was I may have touched myself once or twice when it comes to a blue or green girl, but but
Damn.
nah, yeah, no, it was. Hey man, I'm a supporter of Lola Bunny. I'm not even a
Hey,
furry
hell
man.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm the farthest from furry, but I'm super. As I was saying though, I really like seeing more planets. Like seeing more planets is always cool, and just different biomes and stuff that come from it, which is awesome. Looking at Omega's kind of reaction to leaving Camino really like pushed her character more.
Yeah.
I love Hunter, but the thing is, I just still feel like he's the good guy. He's the main character kind of thing, where like
Yeah.
he doesn't really have many faults yet. Yet, I'll bring that
Yeah.
up. Yet,
I'm sure we'll
but
find one.
that's the thing, because like I relate to everyone and I relate to him, but I also he's not, he's not gonna be the top tier pretty boy the whole time.
No.
And what I was like earlier when I was saying about it, they were like walking through all incognito. This guy has half his face tattooed in the
And he's
fucking
got a
in the
skull on his frickin' Ram bandana.
yeah, exact Ram bandana. I love
No,
that.
Ramdana. There we go.
Whoa, Black Betty, Ram bandana.
Ramdana.
Whoa, yeah. So, again, like there's a lot of things that I want more of him. I want more of him. I want more. Yes, he's very good and a great character, and I don't want him to have like
Sponsor
bad.
me. Sponsor
Yeah, hit us
me.
up. Travis Scott meal, hit us up. It
Ah, the
doesn't
J
even come
Flawless 7
to
meal.
Canada. Travis Scott meal doesn't even come to Canada, so you have all that monopoly right there. Just
Help
take
me
it.
get sponsored by McDonald's, and I will make sure that the Ghost Pepper McChicken never leaves the menu.
Yeah. Then we see
And I'll bring back breakfast sauce.
Yes. Jay Flawless at 305 pounds, just like coming into a stream like, all right, so everybody at McDonald's. I've been,
What's
hey
up,
man,
everybody? We're back for some more Star Wars.
I will officially call you Jabba the Hutt. Like,
Jabba the Hutt. I like
I will
that.
like, if you reach 300 pounds, I will call you Jabba the Hutt from now on.
Jabba J.
Jabba J, straight up. What do you do?
That can be my musical career.
Yes. Oh my God. And we got featuring Jabba J, the Hutt.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, though?
I really liked it. Like I said, it wasn't the most like gut wrenching, like oh my god episode, but I mean it's a Clone Wars esque type show. If Clone Wars has anything to say, like I mean, granted there were only like 8 episodes in the last season,
yeah.
So I can only assume there's only going to be like 8 or 9 episodes in this season.
Most likely. Yeah.
You can't have every single episode being like, holy crap. Like, I mean, you remember watching The Bad Batch in season 7 of Clone Wars, and it wasn't like, it was like, yeah, cool, we got some new characters to run with and stuff like that. But I mean, it wasn't like,
it was really the beginning.
It didn't really hit you in the Star Wars feels as much as like the final 4 episodes.
Yeah, it was definitely the beginning, the ending, and the Echo kind of arc kind of thing. Where
the only thing that had me really invested in the Bad Batch arc in season 7 was Echo.
Yeah, exactly, right. So we
Yeah.
got those kind of beats, but nothing. Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I liked it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off. Please, if you have any more to say, continue.
No, not really. I like the episode. I hope we get a little bit closer to Rex next time.
Yes, I can't wait for that. You and me both, bro.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any Rex stuff, but I mean, I'm sure if you watch the screen long enough, you'll see Rex pop up a couple of times.
He does. He does after the 501st Orange Face helmets.
Yeah.
I was watching it for a bit. Yeah, I kind of like started zoning out watching it. I was like, okay, I got the rhythm down. Yeah, he does. But yeah, I want it because we've gotten Rebel Rex, we got Clone Wars Rex. Let's get an in between Rex
Yeah, exactly.
and Wolf and who else was with them?
Gregor.
Greg, yes.
Yeah.
So like give
Yeah,
us them.
Rex,
Why?
Wolf, and Gregor. I don't think there was a fourth.
I don't think so. So let's get them. Let's see them building their little
Their tank.
it wasn't yeah, it wasn't a lat. I forget what the tank's called.
No, yeah, it was like a tank crawler.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm so into it. Give us again.
Scarab? No, Scarab's from freaking Halo.
That's Halo. Yeah, that's Halo for sure. Again, let's give us more lore. Give us more in between stuff. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. I want more of what
Yeah.
like the important stuff that happened between
Yeah.
the
Give us
execution of Order 66 and wherever we get to in this show.
if you haven't watched the Clone Wars, at least watch the Bad Batch arc and then watch
Just
the
watch
last.
just watch season 7.
Yeah, watch that. Just watch it all through.
Yeah,
And then
that'll make the
you'll-
Bad
you'll
Batch make
get-
sense for you. Unfortunately, you're not going to understand the very beginning of the first episode if you haven't watched Rebels.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah. No, that makes sense as well. Yeah, watch Rebels.
actually,
as well.
you know what? You know what?
Not media.
I saw Jeff yesterday,
Hmm.
and all I said when he came in the door at work, I was like, "Kanan!" And he's like, "Huh?" I was like, "The Bad Batch. We get to finally see Kanan." He's like, "Which one was Kanan?" I was like, "Kayla."
Kayla. Yeah.
Yeah, he did, because
Didn't piece it together.
he
I
didn't
get
really
it. Yeah.
piece it together. Yeah,
I get
but
it.
that's
yeah.
okay.
You helped. You helped him piece it together.
I
so-
did. He's actually taken off to Alberta to go work for like 3 years.
A year. Yeah, a year and so.
Or yeah, a year.
So hey, right on.
Yeah. Hey Jeffy, if you're listening, good safe travels. Hope you're
We
not
love you.
actually watching this while you're driving. Hope you're just listening. But
Straight up. Oh my God, straight up, please.
yeah,
Thrawn. We love you.
Thrawn,
Thrawn, we
you
love
are
you.
great.
We
But
love you.
yeah, I don't have much more.
That was my final thoughts. Like, yeah, we again, Hunter's a little bit of a stick in the mud, but again, we're gonna get more. I think
We'll
that's
get more
why.
of Hunter. I really
think
think
that's
what they're trying to do is flesh out all of the secondary characters, like
That's
the
exactly what I
Echoes,
was
Tech, Wrecker, stuff like that, before they
No.
fully flesh out Hunter, which I would imagine comes near the end of this season.
No, I totally agree. I think that's kind of the whole thing. They want to let everybody be heart wrenching because, if you guys watch the originals, they don't get referenced a lot. So this might be a Rogue One situation, if you know what I mean. Where maybe by oh wait, Rex is coming up behind you pretty quick. I see the orange face.
Rex.
There we go.
Rex.
Rex. Just slap him.
Mando.
My boy. I like
And Grogu.
So what do you want to get
Ahsoka
into?
Beta.
Let's do you want to do just ending situations, shout outs and whatnot?
Let's just give them the outro.
Give them the love.
So-
You want to start?
As you guys know, this has been the Bad Batch Breakdown. BBB baby.
BBBBB.
Yeah. I am Fr0zD. He is Frosty. Or that's Darth Vader. He is Frosty. Okay.
I'm Darth Frosty, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can follow
Yeah,
me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Fr0zD, like it says up above there. You can find the links in the description as well. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that follow button check out the donation link if you want to hook us up with some money to throw into the cryptocurrency, so we can try and grow that real quickly and buy our one wheels.
Hell yeah.
Because
And
I don't need the donations to buy a chair anymore. I bought a new chair.
have
Check
chairs.
it out.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
comfy.
So comfy.
So smooth.
Yeah.
Very
Wicked
nice.
deal at Canadian Tire. $300
Yeah.
chair for $140.
If you're Canadian, please hit them up. Don't hit up.
They're selling fast. When I looked online, it said they had 5 in stock. When I got there, they had 1 on the shelf and 1 on the floor. So
Yeah, it's a good chair.
yeah, it is a good chair. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
if you
check
want,
out the Yavin 4 on Spotify and YouTube and Facebook, and that's pretty much all I got. Take her away, Fr0zD. No.
yeah, if you want to hit
Frosty.
me up, if you want to hit me up, I'm on Twitter as YaGingerGiant. I'm on Instagram, YaGingerGiant. Hit me up there. If you want us all as a collaborative, and most of my main things, it's Anything Geek, Twitch, Anything_Geek, YouTube, Anything Geek, all one word. And then hell, we got Twitter for Anything Geek as well, which is Anything Geek with 3s instead of E's, because apparently on a lot of websites, Anything Geek is not that unique, which is neat. So good on y'all for getting that before me, but the rest is mostly me, dog.
If you guys are willing to relinquish the rights to that name, please let us know, because it'll make everything here so much easier.
Much better.
Hey, I got
Again,
another new fake friend request.
Very nice. Again, if you want me personally, it's either mostly Fr0zD or YaGingerGiant. Look both of them up. TikTok, Fr0zD. Twitter, YaGingerGiant. Instagram, YaGingerGiant. For all of us, hit us up at Anything Geek. YouTube, Fr0zD. Kind of thing. If you want to talk to us all as a collaborative thing, or you want to just be a part of the community, the best thing to do is hit us up on Discord.
Link in the description. Link in the about section on Twitch.
Yeah. By all means, hit us up there, because then you can show up in general and be like, "Hey, what's up? We play this," and we'll be like, "Yes, we also."
Yeah. And
kind
right
of
now,
like
there's not a whole ton of Star Wars people in there. I found that on Star Wars Day, when nobody understood why the server was renamed to Gungan Networks.
Yeah, it's Gungan Day, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, all my Star Wars nerds out there, come hit us up on the Discord, because I need more Star Wars buddies.
Yeah, why not? Hit us up. And if not, if you just game, if you just watch us, we have sub roles for each of them. If you want to just come up and game with us, you can be a gamer. If you want to just come watch us, you can be a viewer. Hell, if you like both, you can be both. You'll get notifications for each side, which is fantastic.
And if you stick with us long enough and you build a good enough rapport, who knows?
Yeah,
maybe you could become a team member.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've got loads of people trying to join up with us, and we're just trying to kind of weed out the others and whatnot. So we're just kind of building
seeds.
Bad batch, if you will.
The bad batch of people.
Yeah, so like by all means, if you want to be a part of us, please hit us up and talk to me personally. Talk to Jay personally. Talk to all of us. We love chatting with you. Please hit us up in the Discord. It's always the fun kind of situation. We're always in chatting. We're having a couple drinks. We're listening to music. We're talking nerd stuff. If you want to join that, by all means.
And if you're lucky, and if I get enough drinks in me, you get to hear me sing.
It is very fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, it is definitely a time.
Well, by tomorrow, the Fr0zD channel should have another video in. We'll get into that later. Yeah. As you were saying, though.
Yes. Anyways, that's pretty much all we got for you. I may or may not pop on at some time this weekend. If I don't pop on sometime this week, I'm probably going to be spending most of the time getting this mic stuff all figured out, because I literally took it out of the box, plugged it in, set it up a little bit, and we started streaming. So, yeah. I will definitely be back on Monday at 3 o'clock to stream some Fallen Order for y'all. And, yeah, once again, I have been Fr0zD. He has been Captain Rex. And we will also be back next Friday for episode 3 of the Bad Batch breakdown.
Let's go.
We will talk to you guys later. May the Force be with you. Later,
Bye.